Dr. Aisha, and today we will be heading with another topic, Dravya Shodhana. Concept of Dravya Shodhana means purification of the Dravya. Commonly, plants and animals origin drugs will have three types of impurities. First is Sahaja, which is natural, second is Bauthika, which is physical, and third is Rasayanika, which means chemical. Sahaja. Some Dravyas are naturally harmful to our body. It is also called Vishadosha. Examples for this are Ahifena, Arka, etc. Bauthika. During drug collection, sometimes particles, sand, grass and stones etc. are accidentally mixed. This can be termed as adulteration. Rasayanika. These types of impurities are mainly found in mineral drugs they come in contact with. Shodhana means purification. Shodhanam karma vigneyam dravya dosha nivaranam. The process of removing the impurities from a substance is defined as Shodhana or purification. Uses of Shodhana. To have proper action on Sharira, Dravya should be pure. After removing impurities, only it becomes free. To remove the Tikshanata of the Dravya, Shodhana is done. Methods of Shodhana means how to purify. What are the methods to purify? These are 8 common procedures of purification. They are Bhavana, Swedana, Avapa, Nirvapa, Mardana, Patana, Bharjana, Shalana. Out of these, we use Bhavana, Swedana, Mardana, Bharjana and Shalana procedures mainly for herbal drugs purification. Bhavana means soaking or trituration. The powdered drug are soaked or triturated in some liquid in a mortar for a specific length of period. This process is known as Bhavana. Example, Amalaki is triturated in its own juice to enhance the properties. Shvedana means boiling. Boiling the drug by suspending in liquids with the help of Dola Yantra is known as Swedana. For example, boiling Gugulu in milk or Trifala Kashaya and Gunja seeds are boiled in milk. Avapa means mixing. When liquefied metals are poured into another liquid, it is known as Avapa. This procedure is usually utilized in Rasa Shastra. For example, Banga or Naga is liquefied by heating and then poured into the Nirgundi Swarasa or Jivanti Swarasa. Nirvapa means dipping. The metallic drugs are heated red hot and then suddenly dipped into the various liquids. This process is called Nirvapa and used mainly in Rasa Shastra. For example, heated copper leaves dipped into Amla Dravyas. Fifth is Mardana, means grinding. Grinding the drugs in a mortar is known as Mardana. Usually, grinding is advised in clockwise directions only. It can be done for single or group of herbal drugs. For example, single herbal drugs means Gugulu to be pounded for 1 lakh times. Whereas group of herbals example is Trifala Gugulu. Patanam means distillation and sublimation. Originally, this process is used for mineral drugs only. Hence, sublimation will be suitable and equivalent term. In this process, mercury, sulfur and other metallic drugs are mixed and heated in Valuka Yantra. Therefore, sublimation occurs. Types of Patana are, first one is Urdhva Patana, second is Adho Patana and third is Triyak Patana. Trijitakari Arka and Ajamota Arka are the examples for Patana. Bharjanam means frying. Frying the drug materials in the pan with or without other substances or medium is known as bharjana. This can be dry or wet. Dry frying. Pippale is fried as it is before powdering it. Wet frying. Hingu is fried in ghee. Kshalanam means washing. Washing the drugs to remove physical impurities like mud, stones, dust, etc. is known as shalanam. For example, tubers like Vidarikanda, Musalikanda, Shatavari are washed to remove the mud. Examples of Shodhana are Ahifena. Opium is soaked or triturated in ginger juice for 21 times. Mardana for 1 day in cow's ghee. And opium is first dissolved into water and solution is filtered through a double layered cloth. And later, entire water is evaporated and purified opium is obtained. Karavira. Its root is cut into small pieces and made as a packet in a piece of cloth. Then it is subjected to Swedana for 3 to 6 hours. Gugulu. Equal parts of Trifala and Guduchi are pounded into coarse powder and 8 parts of water is added to it to prepare decoction which is half reduced. In this decoction, Gugulu is subjected to Swedana. Swedana in Gokshira means cow's milk. Gunja. Its seeds are subjected to Svedana in Kanjika or milk. Jayaphala. The seeds are dehusked and the germinating bud is also removed. Then they are kept in cow dung for 3 days. Afterwards, soaked in hot water in a mortar. Finally, the seeds are soaked in lime water. The seeds are dehusked by soaking in water for 24 hours. Then Svedana is performed in 16 parts of milk. Dhatura. Its seeds are subjected to Svedana in cow's milk for 3 hours and then washed into hot water. Bhallataka. The ripened marketing nuts are poured into water and the floating ones are picked up and stored amidst of brick powder for 5 to 7 days. Its seeds are subjected to Svedana in a solution prepared with cow dung 1 part and water 4 parts for 12 hours. Afterwards, Svedana is again done in cow's urine and cow's milk for 12 hours each. Bakuchi. The seeds are soaked in ginger juice for 7 to 21 times. Adulteration. Whenever a drug is scarcely available or rare in occurrence, the tendency of man is to replace it by other similar material. This is known as adulteration. Adulteration is a practice of replacing original drugs, partially or wholly, with other similar looking substance. Later it will be free from chemical and therapeutic properties. Sometimes the abnormal cost of the drug may also result in adulteration with cheaper and similar substances. Food adulteration. These aspects are covered by Prevention of Food Adulteration Act in India. Some examples of adulteration are: honey is artificially prepared by using jaggery or sugar. Methyl yellow or tartar color are added as artificial colors for vegetable oils. The sodium bicarbonate is used as a neutralizer while transporting the milk is injurious to health. Detergent, sugar, water and little quantity of milk etc. are used to prepare synthetic milk. Lead oxide is used to adulterate chili powder. Argemone oil is used to adulterate vegetable oils. And artificial sweetening agents like rhodamine B, ducklin etc. are dangerous and carcinogenic. Method of detection of adulteration. They fall under 2 sections through observations and experiments: to establish the identity and to establish the quality. Establish the identity: gross morphology, histology and microscopical morphology, microscopical linear measurements, solubilities, qualitative chemical test, physical constants and UV light. To establish the quality, a safer alkaloids, glycinoids, resins, volatile oils etc. yield to solvents, ash content, crude fiber and quantitative microscopy. Abhava Pratinidhi Dravya means substitutes. Pratinidhi Dravya or substitute means that substance having similar pharmacological activities as like that of genuine drug but may not have the similar appearance. Quality. Substitutes should have similar pharmacological action like that of the genuine drug, should be available easily and in large quantity, should be easy to prepare required formulation. For example, genuine drug is Chitraka, whereas its substitute is Danti or Apamarga. Genuine drug is Murva, whereas its substitute is Jinginitwak. As far as now, I have completed all the chapters and covered the very important topics which will be needed, and I have prepared some important questions also. So these are the 4 questions. Please have a look at them. Thanking you. This is Dr. Aisha signing out. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel.